Hello, hi, Shukaleen.
It's not Shukaleen.
How to pronounce your name?
It's Shukline.
Shukaleen, okay.
Yeah, it's a caste. Caste is
O-
Shukla. And as I am a female, so in my place, it used to call as Shukline.
Okay, that's great. So, I guess we are meeting for the first time. Let me introduce myself first, then you can introduce yourself, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I am an engineer by profession. I am currently working as a design engineer. I'm from Pakistan, Islamabad. I'm also running my YouTube channel. Name of my channel is Guide to English, where I upload English conversational videos, English grammar related videos, and then English reading comprehension videos. So, yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. Right?
Yeah,
May
go
I?
ahead.
Yeah. My name is Poonam Shukla, and I'm running a YouTube channel named English with Shukline, where I also upload English content based things and also upload the conversational video, which I have started recently. And I am grown up in Kanpur, a city in Uttar Pradesh of India. And currently, I am living in the capital of India, Delhi. That's it.
So, by profession, you are a teacher?
No, I'm not. Earlier, I was, but right now, I am just a YouTuber.
Okay, that's great. So, when did you start your YouTube?
I started my journey 2 months back.
I also started January 2024.
Yeah, somewhere around, I think Feb, mid last Feb, I had started. So we are quite similar in the
So,
terms of, tenure.
yeah, so what type of videos do you really make for your channel?
Actually, I started with making, educational video like grammar based, active, passive, and conditional. This was in my mind. Then I came across with the conversational video. So I thought it's a better idea to have conversation and make the video on them. So now I'm doing both things. Whenever I get time, I upload educational and as well as conversational video.
So, I guess like very few people, they like conversational videos, in educational videos. So most of the people, they really watch conversational videos mostly, right?
Yeah, people prefer and you get more subscribers, but it's up to you with what goal you came here. My goal was not only to have subscribers. So I just want to subscribers is the second thing. I just want to create my own channel where I can upload my knowledge in order to make myself updated. And I am feeling like if I am making a content based on the grammar and all the things, it's a kind of thing which I am uploading, and it will give me return after some time when I will get that kind of famous, or my channel will get monetized. Then these channel and these kind of videos really help me. So I'm not making the video ki nobody is watching me. I'm putting my 100% effort, and I'm keeping that time in my mind. So it's a kind of shortcut making
So you
conversational
are
videos.
just you are just making you just made your channel to improve yourself, right?
Yeah, first motto is to improve myself. Because always there is a scope of improvement. No one is perfect. So that's why.
Okay, that's great. So other than making the videos for YouTube channel, do you have any other hobby or any other activity that you like to do?
Yeah, my hobby is like, having conversation with the guy, like different people. Because I was YouTube, no, sorry, I was a team leader. Okay, so I was having a kind of tendency to tackle people, handling teams. So from where that I got the interest of having conversation, listening their problems, solving their issues. So just because of, and it's my hobby. And the second hobby I have recently created to reading books.
reading books, right? What type of books do
Yeah.
you really read?
Initially, I started with some English content of the, Indian, not Indian author, foreign authors. But now I switch to spiritual books like Gaur Gopal Das. He's a quite famous monk. So I read the books of Gaur Gopal Das. He's a spiritual leader.
So, do you think like reading activity can improve your skills in English?
Yeah, yeah. It's like, reading activity can help you in the both ways. It's up to you what kind of context you are reading, what kind of things a book you are reading. Like I am reading a spiritual book, so I am getting good command over the communication and the new vocab, and simultaneously I am getting a kind of relaxation, motivation, and I got how to handle with the stress, how to cope up with the negative people. So in both ways, books always help you.
Okay, that's great. That's amazing. So, when did you left your teaching? I mean, like you were a teacher before, so now you are a YouTuber. So, basically, like when did you left teaching and why you left? Is there any specific reason for that?
Yeah, yeah. I used to teach when I got married. I think long ago, 15 more than 15 years ago. I used to be a teacher, chemistry teacher. Then I got married and I came in Delhi NCR. Then I started working as a team leader. So I worked as a team leader for more than 4 or 5 years. Then I switched to a official job because someone I got tired of handling teams and people. So I just want some relaxation. But since I got married, I got pregnant and I have a baby. So since I think last from 9 years, I have not been doing such as the concrete. I was doing something, but it wasn't that concrete. So that I can tell you. From last
Okay, so
9 years, I have been working as a homemaker.
so you were a chemistry teacher, right? You graduated in chemistry.
Yeah, yeah. I have done these things. If you talk me anything, I have only few formulas in my hand, nothing else.
Okay, that's
If you
fine.
are going to take my, interview, so I just make it clear before. Only, SCl, H2SO4, DNA, and only such kind of things I have in my mind. But when I go through in a book, so I would be able to explain the things easily.
Yeah, that's it's a really kind of a dry subject. When even I was graduating, like even in my school time when I was studying chemistry, it was so dry and so like when you are reading, you can understand, but once you are not studying that subject, you cannot keep things in mind because it's a very kind of a weird and odd subject for me.
Yeah, yeah. Chemistry I can handle, but physics was quite difficult for me. I was good in bio. I have taken bio, so I was good in that, and the chemistry was okay. But physics, that's why I didn't pick the physics, chemistry, math. I just ZBC. I took the ZBC,
For
English,
me,
biology, and
when I
botany and
was
chemistry.
yeah, for me when I was student, I was quite even though I was quite good in chemistry, physics, and bio, but I thought like chemistry is a kind of imagination things. You cannot see anything physically, like all the formulas and all these kind of things. You cannot see it. For physics, you can do experiments and you can see from your eyes like what's going on. Uh, even for
Chemistry
bio,
also.
yeah, for chemistry, I mean, like there are very few experiment, but most of the things they are just like you can say a patch of sand or something like that, a chemical. But you don't know, you
Yeah,
cannot go inside that chemical and you cannot see like what is
yeah.
inside that chemical, what are the basic
You can
composition and
only
these
see the
kind of
reactions
things.
of the chemical. You
Yes,
can only
yes,
see the reactions of the chemical when HCl meet with the H2SO4. What kind of reaction you will get?
yeah,
So it's a kind of thing, but it's up to you if you are taking in that way. So you would be able to understand. Really, it's also quite interesting. It's all
yeah,
about our mind. What kind of things we are taking easily, what kind of things we are grabbing easily. That's why you are engineer in your field. So it's like
yeah.
that. I feel
Because that
mostly
time,
I was difficult. Yeah.
yeah, because that time I was really I really like the things that I can physically see and I can touch that. Even for bio, you can see the plants, you can see the animals, and you can see the humans. For the
Yeah.
chemicals and chemistry, there are a lot of things that you need to imagine in your mind, like, okay, this is how it is working on. But you cannot do something for that. That's why it was a kind of dry subject for me.
Yeah, but you know that if you want to see the inner structure of any stem or inner structure of any leaf, that time you required a specific kind of solution to see that in a
Yeah, for
microscope.
that you need a
So
microscope, right?
yeah, microscope and different kind of color solutions, so that you would be identify where are the the stems are going, and what are the leaf structure, what is the structure of, where are the trachea, where are stones. So then only you would be able, and it make it colorized, and then it would be easy to identify under the
Yeah,
microscope. So for
yeah,
that
you're
you
right.
need that solution. So it's like about everything is important.
Yeah, it is important, but that time, because I was student, I think like, yeah, it's just a dry subject, and I didn't put so much attention on that.
Yeah,
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 because
it's happened,
usually
it's
that's,
happened.
yeah. So you like, why you are not teaching chemistry on YouTube? Because you are now teaching English and thinking about English. So what do you think? I would suggest, like, you are a science teacher, like, are you also teaching chemistry online or something like that?
No, no, no. I'm not doing anything right now because the problem is that I have been sitting at home from last 9 years. So it's I was kind of person who was lacking in confidence. I started thinking, I started getting negative thoughts that I am nothing, I can't do anything. So it's happened. Such kind of anxiety women face when they, get stuck in their household life. They don't have any options because I am living a nuclear family. So that is a, it's not excuse. Many women are doing something. Maybe I'm not that good enough, or maybe I'm not getting that much confidence. So I have just started my journey. I know it's late, but it's okay. It's never too late to start anything.
Yeah. The main thing is, like, as long as you are learning new things and you are putting your effort to learn that, then it's good. Like, it will be helpful for you even in the future as well.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, earlier I used to learn about. I never said no sit idle. I don't like. I used to learn anything like is related to grammar, is related to share market, and I personally believe when you spend time in anything, it never go waste. Your hard work always pays off. Like right now, why I am making YouTube video, I just have a thought in my mind कि when I started getting money, when I started earning, I will put that money in the share market. So it's my thought. I have the idea of share market, but how would you invest if you don't have money? For
Yeah.
that you need money. So for that I am running a YouTube channel. When I started getting money, I will invest in the share market. So it's my motto.
So, I was just saying, like, you should also create a channel for teaching chemistry, because you are actually a chemistry teacher. So why don't you start your channel related to that?
I will give an idea, but I don't want to lose my track. Where I am right now, I just want to focus. Okay, moving here and there cannot give you anything. And now the things are quite changed, and the teaching pattern has quite changed. It's been, I think, more than 21 years. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
more
are
than
right.
I. So the things are quite changed. So whatever I am doing, I just want to focus on that. I don't want to distract myself.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, your transition from chemistry teacher to a English teacher, yeah, because you have teaching experience, so yeah, it would be easy for you. Because I was teaching English in a COVID time. I had few students. I was teaching them English, and they are saying like, you are not an English teacher. That's why you are teaching really good. So if you are coming from a different background, from different field, and then learning this language, and then sharing your experience with other people, they really like that. Because English teacher, they can only share things related to English language, but the person who is from
Yes.
other field, like you are a science teacher, I am also a science learner, so that person can really help people and student to improve this language.
Yeah, you are quite right in some way. But I what I say? Just I was not in touch with that subject in so long. So I thought I have to read the things, from the beginning. Only
Yeah,
basic is in my mind. It's not like when I start reading, always recall all the things. But I cannot pay that much attention. It's English is like I am not putting that much effort. I am putting effort, but what is happening? I am learning simultaneously because whatever I have learned in the chemistry that was in Hindi. Whatever I did, it was in Hindi. Book I read in English. Question I given in English, but it was not practical English like we are having a conversation.
right.
So being a
So
teacher is also very important to become a good communicator also having a confidence.
yeah, yeah, that is the really the first point. Like if you are not a good communicator and not a good
Yeah,
person who can convey their message, then you need to improve that skill first before teaching anything.
yeah. If you are not able to explain what you are feeling and what you want to tell, so there is no use of. There are n number of people who have good knowledge of their command on their subject, respective subject, but everybody can't be a teacher because they don't know how
Yeah,
to explain things. Learning and explaining is quite two different things.
yeah, you are
But
right.
I feel that my education will not go in vain because I am capable enough to teach my daughter. So in the some way I am using my education.
That's great. Yeah. Because that
Yeah.
education will always help you even you are maybe 80 years old or 90 years old, because you had that
Yeah,
degree, you had that knowledge, so that knowledge will never be finished or will never be vanished. In order to improve and in order to get that knowledge again, you just need some improvement and some enhancement. So it's like that.
yeah, yeah,
It's a lifelong
yeah.
journey, so knowledge is all and it's everything.
Yeah, knowledge is all about things. Na? People cannot steal and it cannot, can never go in vain. It's only can fade it by the time.
Yeah.
What you need to do is just brush up in when you required it. That's all. And at the plus point yesterday, what happened? My daughter told me, Mama, you know what happened? You know why the carbon dioxide, what is the formula oxide when the carbon meet with the oxygen? I said, okay, yeah, it's carbon oxide. I just explained her. So she was like, Mama, how did you come to know? My teacher had told me itself today itself, and how did you come to know? So it was like a kind of fulfillment. At least I am capable enough to explain my daughter whatever she is learning. So
Yeah.
it's a kind of good achievement. I feel like, a good mother. A mother is if she's not earning, it doesn't mean she is useless. She can teach her daughter, her son, and make a educated family. I think it's a better thing. It's the best use
Yeah.
of education. I think.
You can even say to your daughter, like, I am a better teacher than your chemistry teacher. I am just teaching you from home.
She knows it, and whenever she gets stuck in any math or anything, so because I try to explain her with the practical things, which teacher can't do. They have to handle so many kids.
Yeah.
They can't do. So I just try to explain it with the practical. So it's very become easy to adopt the things and grab the things.
Yeah, you
So
are
this way
right.
I just help her.
Okay, that's great.
Tell me something
So,
you about
yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
like
we
basic
can.
introduction.
Yeah, we can do that. It's already around, I guess, 19 or 20 minutes. We can do another session in which you can ask question from me. So we
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
it
sure.
later on. Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.